soskular ka basoi house nem arhajar nyaw banthit boarding electric na ka National Thermal Power Corporation kala pynkit ram ya sarkar jala mat ya ka Meghalaya Energy Corporation Ltd ka haban siew ka pisah sya ka NTPC da ki spah klur tengka wat haba simlashim boarding na ka ni ka company tang namar ka ni ka soskular ka sarkar Meghalaya menta ka haban siew sya ka NTPC hadu riu spah riu pusau klur wat hadin baladep teng ban siew hadu arspa sau klur.
From that time, there was an agreement in the year 2007. Most of you are aware about that. So these dues accumulated for quite a long time, and it was almost 488 crore. Then MeECL has availed Atmanirbhar loan, Bharat loan, and 50% of the dues were that time paid back to NTPC. But by the meantime, we had some different ideas also, because NTPC was, we felt that they were charging quite high to the tune of fixed charges and all these things. And we approached them for reduction in interest and these fixed charges and all these things. Ultimately, it did not materialize. After that, we have even moved to the court of law. But then, as this agreement was executed in the letter and spirit, even court has not given a favorable verdict in favor of us. By the meantime, what happened that 244 crores with fixed charges and then late payment charges and all these things, including penalties and all these things, has become around 665 crore approximately. So we thought that if this continues like that, very soon it will touch maybe 1,000 crore and create a burden for the MeECL vis-a-vis MeECL and also to the state government. So accordingly, we have now moved with NTPC for negotiation. And after the negotiation and frequent meetings with them, they agreed that now we can pay them 565 crores instead of 664 or 65 crores. So we got a relief from that point of view, but then this amount should be paid in installments, around 20 installments. So we are still continuing with that thing, but the thing is that where from this fund will come? Should we go for additional loan or something like that? As all of you are aware that MeECL is not in sound condition as far as financial aspect is concerned. That's why we approached the state government, and it has been decided today that this amount of 565 crore will be paid back to them. And we are still negotiating, and NTPC is open-minded that whether this will have to be returned within these 20 installments, or we can have some relaxation as per the installment are concerned, so that our monthly burden is also, or installment burden also reduces. So they wanted that once the cabinet decides, then they will give that scope. So it may go to 30 or will push something more also, so that there is no more interest part on that. And we clear these dues from NTPC and get clean as far NTPC dues are concerned. Because you could see that earlier it was 444 crore. From there we have paid already 488 crore. From there we have already paid 244 crore. And remaining 244 crore now became 664 crore. So it will continue up, and then thereby putting us into financial crisis also. And cabinet has been kind enough to agree to this proposal of power department.
The government will have to pay the NTPC?
As of now, it is 565 crore divided by 20. So whatever amount comes, that will be the amount. But as I'm telling that we are still negotiating with them so that the number of installment are increased. So it will come down also.
From when this state government will start paying?
Now, the moment we finalize with NTPC, then it will go accordingly.
So as we can understand, this agreement has been meaningless because it seems that the state did not receive electricity, did not get power, but then it continues to pay this kind of
No,
amount.
earlier we were taking power from them. It is not that we have never taken power from them. But as I told you that the amount was quite high and the per unit tariff was also, because that has been fixed by CRC as per the agreement. That was quite on high side. So in between, government decided to surrender this power, and this power were diverted to Tamil Nadu around 53 megawatts and 35.35 megawatts to Uttarakhand. Now you must be seeing that last year we were facing a lot of power crisis also, and rate of some other utilities are also quite higher side. Then we decided that why not we take back this power which has been given to some other states. And accordingly, this year on 3rd June, we got back that 55 megawatts of power from Tamil Nadu. And we are planning that by next April, the term of agreement with Uttarakhand will also expire, and we'll try to get that 35.35 megawatt from Uttarakhand also. This will help us to provide a mix of thermal and hydel power, because in lean season we were facing the problem because of not having much hydel power project. We are thermal power project, though we are getting from OTPC and then NIPCO, but that was not sufficient. So we expect that this will also help in next lean season also.
So any move on the part of the government to was signed with NTPC since 2007, because this problem, due to this agreement, we are facing this problem now.
See, the question is that once the agreement is signed, this is the decision of a bilateral decision from both sides. Now, we cannot just change that agreement. Both parties should be agreeing. And that's why we went to court also, but we didn't get a favorable verdict.
So this 565 crore, just a small clarification, it is for how many years?
It is from the inception, because around inception, around 244 crore was remaining. That 244 crore became this amount.
So how do we term this agreement with NTPC?
Yeah.
Was it a flaw agreement, wrong decision
Faulty agreement.
that we have? It led to this kind of financial situation.
No, because some other states also entered into that time. But the thing is that whether we have gone or not, at this juncture it is very difficult to predict.
So, but is there any remedy to this particular problem, sir?
Yes, this problem I hope and I feel that we will overcome now, because the power prices have also gone up. Even if you buy from open market, it is more than NTPC rate. Even which we are buying from some other utilities, that rate is also quite higher than this rate. So that's why we feel that this will be now to some extent helpful to us. Moreover, as you are aware that Meghalaya is not having any other source of generation than hydel power. So this will be giving us a respite also.
So recently you have seen the
Our grid system is not separate for hospitals. It is a common grid. So if you give hospitals also, others also will get. That's the problem. Even I have discussed with some representative who came from civil hospital. They were telling that why not we have. That's why we are planning that Chief Minister's solar mission. If that can be provided into hospitals and PSC, CSC, even in rural areas, sub-centers, this will mitigate that problem.
So I want to complete on this. Is there a way out for the state to come out of this agreement, this flaw agreement?
That's what I told you, that we have gone to court, because that is the place where we could get respite. But as this was a mutual agreement between the two parties that time, so court has not given a favorable verdict in our favor.
No other way.
There is no
except
other way.
Going to court.
No other way, but we are now getting benefit because almost 100 crore they have told that they will waive from whatever is there. Then there is now possibility of lowering our interest rate also. These things are happening.
100 crore they will waive from.
The total is 664 crore. Now we got to pay around 565 crore. So it is almost 100 crore.
And they will reduce the rate of interest by how much?
No, that after this decision, now we will negotiate with them further.